Hey guys, what up? It's Goose TV here again today, and today I'm back with another Madden Mobile video on my channel. Now today's video, guys, we have episode 4, week 4 of Madden Mobile Mondays. This is a series where we have a quick 10-minute-ish podcast talking about any updates to the game, upcoming stuff, and just talking about the Madden Mobile game in general. Some of the topics we're going to be talking about today are the Easter eggs that happened over the weekend, Ultimate Legends and tournaments coming out tomorrow, and what has been talked about for Madden Max and kind of post 100 overall stuff coming up very soon in the next few months. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn my post notifications so you never miss any of my videos. 70% of you guys aren't subscribed, so please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Let's try to get this video to 200 likes. As always, a lot of my information here is coming from Nick Messina, who's the community manager of our game. He streams on Twitch, usually Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at EA Madden NFL, and gives a lot of super helpful updates, gives a lot of giveaways on the game, so it's meant to kind of take a lot of that stuff, compact it up in 1 week episodes so you know exactly what's going on with the game. So let's get started. A very mini update or something that's going on. Not sure what's exactly going on, but in Madden today, the stuff isn't updating. The positions haven't updated, and a lot of collectibles. I don't know exactly what's all going on with it, but I know the main thing is that the positions have not been updating. The packs haven't been updating, so there's something going on with Madden today. So right now, those are not refreshing. So if you need some of those, just wait off, and hopefully that'll be fixed somewhat soon, because I know obviously for those, the most important thing there is to be able to evo some players, and people are probably looking to do that, especially with the brand new Masters. A lot of people got a lot of stuff in the Easter eggs, which is what we're going to be talking about next. Now, I know there were some issues. Let's talk about those a little bit first. When the Easter eggs opened, some people got some different rewards than they were supposed to. So I believe what happened here was that the actual Easter eggs came out like at 10:28 or something like that. Or it was people that logged on before reset time. So if you logged on and were on at like 10:28 or something like that, the eggs weren't officially refreshed. Your eggs weren't officially refreshed to have the rewards that they were supposed to have in them. For example, the Crystal Legends egg, the Crystal Legends were not added into the game until reset at 10:30 a.m. Eastern. So the people that had the crystal eggs and logged on beforehand, their eggs only gave a 91 to 92 Season 6 player. I know that happened to Beast Gaming, and like I said, the reason for that is because they logged on before the stuff happened. The eggs they got their contents of the eggs beforehand, before the eggs were actually updated. This happened with the Easter exclusive egg as well, with the Odell Beckham Jr., and I believe it also happened with the daily eggs. A lot of people didn't get any badges from their daily eggs, and that really messed up a lot of people. I don't think there's going to be any make good for that. However, all the other stuff, the Crystal Legends egg and the OBJ for the Easter exclusive egg, those have already been fixed. So that was an issue with the eggs yesterday, but in general, I was pretty happy with the eggs. I know I spent a lot of resources on this promo, but I still think I got a really good return for my eggs. I was able to add a bunch of players to my team. I got a bunch of really fun stuff. I think the eggs were worth it. The one egg, for some people, that was not worth it was egg 11. I think that was the worst egg of all of them, because you put in like a master cost. You got like 294 to 97 Sugar Rush players, as well as 200k training. Some people, like me, don't really care about training, so for a lot of people, that egg was not good at all. So, but other than that, I think the eggs were pretty solid. I was pretty happy with them. Let me know in the comments below what you think about the eggs, or what you thought, if you thought they were worth it, if you really wish you would have gone for a master, whatever. For me, like I said, it was more important to be able to get a good content video out for actually opening the eggs, and even with that, I was still able to add a bunch of players to my team, which I'm really excited about. I was really happy about, and I think for the most part, I was pretty happy with eggs. Let's move on to stuff coming out this week. This week is going to be another busy week in this game. We had a busy promo, and we got another busy week coming. For those that don't know, Sugar Rush is ending today, after today. The timer was up for the rest of the week for a while, but I think they officially changed it. It's always has been ending after today, so at reset tomorrow, Sugar Rush will be done. It's your last chance to get any stuff for the promo. If you want to get masters, any collectibles, the sets will be available. However, you won't be able to play any of the live events to be able to get the items you know, like I said, all the packs will be going away and everything, so the sets will be available just in case you have any stuff that you still want to trade in, but the promo will be ending. Coming out tomorrow, this is the end of the Field Pass, so we've got 2 different things coming out tomorrow. It's kind of a mix of, well, it is 2 different things. We have Ultimate Legends coming out tomorrow, and we also have the tournament. The end of season tournament is going to be coming out, which is exciting, I guess. It's pretty normal. It's the same sort of things, a lot of the same trade-up sets for trading in some X-Factor players. You're going to be, you know, it's a 3-day tournament. The first day is going to be the draft, then it's the lineup, then it's the ultimate tournament. You're going to have to be able to get a lot of X-Factor points from there. If you need some of those, make sure to play that. So that's coming out tomorrow with plenty of different rewards. And one of the big things to note about this is that there's always like that top tier, like master-esque reward from the thing. If you get X amount of milestone medals, it's the same 50 as the same time, so pretty much for the most part free to play can really get this. When you complete it, you actually get a tier 3 egg. They changed it where you get a tier 3 egg, which I think is really cool. You are going to be able to do this 2 different times, I believe, rather than the normal 3. So if you get 100 milestone medals, you can get 2 tier 3 eggs. Now one of the eggs does give a flat out 99 master, so that's cool. Other than that, I would feel like that's the best egg you can get. You can still get, like, I think it's 11 it is, where you can get 2 team of the year, or sorry, 10. So pretty much 9 and 10 are really good. I think 12 is decent, but you're not really getting much worth of master, so I would say 9 and 10 are the good ones. But that's pretty cool where we're getting some eggs, so I think I'm definitely going to try to grind that, or at least buy some players to be able to get that set done. And then Ultimate Legends are also coming out tomorrow, and these are also going to be giving a lot of X-Factor points as well. There's a lot of different requirements for having players on teams, and it's the exact same setup as the last Ultimate Legends. We haven't had Ultimate Legends in the game for a while now. I don't remember, you know, when the other one ended or whatever, but I know it wasn't a very popular promo. When it first came out, it was at the end of, was it at the end of Ultimate Freeze, or was it the end of, it was at the end of, I don't even know whatever it was at the end of. Ultimate Legends ended up being a fully pay-to-win promo. The top tier master was super hard to get, the Stray Hand. Even one master was a complete grind, and you'd probably, like I said, for the most part, you really needed to spend money on that. The events weren't very exciting, and unfortunately, it is the exact same thing coming out tomorrow. The way it works is that up until the end of the weekend, starting tomorrow, you'll have an opportunity for a lot of different items and a lot of different things. There's going to be a lot more events. The stuff's going to reset daily. Right now is going to be your best chance to get as much as you can from this promo. And then after that, on the weekends, is when it's going to reset. The events are going to reset, and you're going to have some different stuff. I think everything is the exact same except the players. If I do remember, I will put a screenshot on the screen right now. The Grandmaster is going to be Troy Polamalu. He's a 101, 230 power master, and all the other big Ultimate Legend masters are going to be 100 overall. So that is something to note, but once again, it is a promo that's going to take a lot of grinding, and if you even want to come close to the Polamalu, it's a lot of spend. Something that I probably will not grind at all. It's still nice to maybe get a few X-Factor points tomorrow. You might have to get a couple players to put on your team, but for the most part, Ultimate Legends and tournaments coming out tomorrow, so that is very, very exciting. And something else that we were going to talk about to end off this episode of Madden Mobile Mondays is what is happening 100 overall after 100 overall. We know last year Madden Max came out. It was around Easter time, I believe, was pretty much the first time we saw Madden Max. And with the 100 overalls, the thing with last year is you could evo your players from anywhere. If they were an evo player, literally all the way from 88s, could really, I think there were some 88s evos where you could evolve them all the way up to 100 overall, and then you could Madden Max those players. So any evolvable player in the game was eligible for Madden Max. And the Madden Max, the way it worked was you would trade up a bunch of stuff towards the end of the game and kind of upgrade your 100 overall players to be a 105 overall player. And then these were the best players in the game. And for the most part, I enjoyed it other than the stats. All the stats were 99, which I didn't like. But other than that, I think it was a decent system. I think the economy was fine. You were really able to get a max team somewhat easily. It wasn't that hard to get Madden Max badges. I personally didn't mind it, but I know a lot of people had some issues with it and weren't really happy with it. The jump to 100 to 105 was, and it obviously did encourage some spending, but I feel like at the very end, you could definitely still get, a full max team for the most part without much spend. Now, we have been told that Madden Max is making a return this year. Obviously not super popular, but it is going to be making a return this year. Now, like I said, it's going to be a little bit different. Now, we have been told today that the way some of the stuff is going to work is that we are going to get 101, 102, 103, 104, and 105 overalls this year. So there is going to be that whole range. It's not going to jump all the way from 100 to 105. And the Madden Max aspect of it is going to be its own separate thing. The players, any player in the game currently will not be eligible for Madden Max. It will be its own sort of program where there will be specific Madden Max players. Now, they are going to be your best players in the game, but supposedly they're going to be super hard to get. They're not coming out yet. It's going to be a minute before they come out, but they're going to be very costly to get, especially at the start, and they're going to require a lot of different stuff. And then the way past that, I guess, is there's going to be focusing a lot more on boosts for the rest of the year. So if you remember back in some of the older games where you were able to have full 99, every single player on your team could be 99 overall because that was the overall cap at the time. However, you were able to get all these cards had a ton of different team-wide and different stat boosts, which could get your team up to 110 overall plus or whatever you were able to get. Or you know, Madden Mobile 18, I think you could get up to like 130 overall or something like that. It's going to work similarly this year where the max I think is going to be 105, but after that you're going to be able to use a bunch of team-wide boosts from your cards or however the boosts are going to work. I'm not exactly sure, which is why they implemented the recent update to the boost. That's going to start to play in the factor towards endgame, but the boosts are going to become a lot more important to get a better team. So for the most part, that will be coming out soon. We'll have to see how it goes. Personally, I would much rather have them keep it at 99 overalls. I think 110 and 105 is so random. I would much rather have them have it, at 99 and have the progression a little bit slower, but they're doing what they're doing, and we will have to see what comes out over the next few weeks. Fuel Pass on Friday as well, so next episode of Madden Mobile Mondays, we'll be able to talk about that. Not that there's really going to be much to talk about, but a lot of stuff coming out very soon. Today's post notification shout out goes out to Victor, who was the first person out of however many people try to get first on yesterday's egg video. Thank you so much for the support on that. Be the first person to come out on a video for the next video's post notification shout out. But anyways, guys, that's just about it for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure to like it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'm Goose TV, and I'm out. I will see you guys later.